Hi, it's Amanda the Nail Polish Hound and welcome to this edition of the 100 Nail Polish Challenge, and this is my third update, polishes number 41 to 60. This challenge was started by Julie and there are a number of us doing it all in our own different ways. I am using nail polishes that I have never worn as a full mani, which I class as untried, and then deciding whether to keep them or not. The first polish that I wore this update is this stunning blue linear holographic, and it's called Blue Monarch and it's by WIKKID Polish. It is a really beautiful polish, however, as is quite common for polishes of this colour, it did stain my nails, and my nails do stain quite easily. So I will be passing this on to someone who I know will love it. Next is another polish by WIKKID Polish and it's called ELARA, and it is a beautiful multi-chrome that shifts from red through to orange and gold. It did look more purple on my nails, which was a surprise given how it looked in the bottle, and I've got something quite similar in my collection, so I'm going to pass this one on. Then I wore 24 Karat Grey by SISTA CHIC. This particular bottle was gifted to me by George of George's Nails 83. I have a backup bottle that was sent to me by Debbie. I love this polish and I am keeping both of them. Next we have a polish by Morgan Taylor called One Piece or Two, and this has been put into my project polish. It is a neon purple that is a matte finish, but I tend to wear it with a holographic top coat. Then I went through all of my CUCCIO collection, trying my untried CUCCIOs, and the first one was Take My Breath Away. This one was gifted to me by Nika of Nika's Naughty Nails, and I absolutely love it. This one is staying in my collection. George also sent me this lovely sienna rose nail polish. It's called Rainbow Snow, and I really wanted this one when it first came out but missed out on it. Couldn't believe that she sent it to me. Definitely keeping this polish. Then I wore another CUCCIO. This one is called Wind in My Hair, and it's a very pale grey with a slight silver shimmer to it. On the nails it looked mostly grey, and I have got so many grey polishes I cannot keep them all, so this one will be going into my D-stash. Then I tried Surprise by CUCCIO, and this is a complex glitter polish that is a full coverage. I wore it as 2 accent nails because I would not normally wear a polish like this on all of my nails. I didn't really like the colour against my skin tone, so this one will also be going into my D-stash. The next CUCCIO that I wore was Pulp Fiction Pink. Absolutely loved this one. It is a muted pink that's got a little bit of a pink shimmer in it. Very pretty on the nails, and I'm definitely keeping it. This is CUCCIO's Blissed Out, and I did a tricky toppers video on this because I wasn't quite sure the best colours to wear this topper over. It has a bit of a yellow gold to it, which makes it more difficult to wear. Here it is over Maybelline's Green with Envy. I'm going to keep it for now, but I'm still not 100% sure. I'll try it a few more times over other colours and see what I think. Next up we have CUCCIO's Transformation, and this is a very pretty taupey pink colour that again has that subtle silver shimmer in it. I really liked this one, although when I wore it over a gel base and it didn't apply very well, but I think that's because of the gel and not a normal base coat. But I do love the colour and it's staying in my collection. Then we have another grey. This is CUCCIO's Soaked in Seattle, from the same collection, so it has that silver shimmer running through it as well. It was quite a pretty colour, but has ever such a slight green tinge to it, and that meant that it didn't go as well with my skin tone as some of my other greys, so this one will be de-stashed. Next, a polish that Debbie sent to me. This is the pumpkins are coming, and it is a beautiful pumpkin colour. I didn't have anything quite like this in my collection. I wondered if it was like Mustard the Courage, but it is actually quite a bit deeper in real life, as you can see in the swatch photos, which are more realistic in colour. But again, unfortunately, didn't really suit my skin tone, and I know someone who will love it, so I'm going to pass it on. Then I wore Ethereal Lacquer's Moonlit Storm, and I got this from Claire Gray's D-Stash. Absolutely stunning flaky polish. I really love this, and I wore it for 4 days straight, which is quite unusual for me. So this one is definitely staying in my collection. Next I wore OPI's This Is Not Wine Country. I no longer have this bottle because I've already given it away to a friend, and it was originally given to me by George of George's Nails. I have another nail polish which is an almost exact dupe for this one, so that's the reason why I passed it on. Next we have a polish which I believe is called the Necromancer by Femme Fatale. This one was sent to me by Claire Gray in 3 coats. This is absolutely gorgeous, squishy, holographic, all of those holographic glitters showing through beautifully. Again, I wore this one for several days, and it's definitely staying in my collection. Then I wore Picture Polish POOH, and I've been after this polish for a long time. I saw it in a D-Stash and picked it up. I wore it in 3 coats and it was still not quite opaque on my nails. It's very pretty and I love the holographic in it, and it actually doesn't look quite as nice on my nails and my skin tone as it does in these swatch pictures. So I'm going to D-Stash this one. Next up is another Sienna Rose polish called Crush on Blue, and I thought I was going to be de-stashing this one because it looked quite sheer in the bottle. It took 3 coats to build up but was then opaque. The formula was great and it looked beautiful in the sun. I'm going to be keeping this one. Then we have WIKKID Polish Hot Blink, the holographic version, and Sarah kindly sent this one to me because she saw that the Monarch had stained my nails, which isn't a fault of the polish really, it's just normal for that type of colour, but she sent this to me anyway and it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. This one is definitely going nowhere. And last of all, for this particular update, we have got HOLO Taco's Magenta Jelly, and I really loved this one. A lovely colour. It was the first one that I reached to wear as a full manicure, and obviously this one's going to be going nowhere. So of the 20 polishes that I wore, I'm going to be keeping 12 and de-stashing 8. That makes a running grand total of 60 untried polishes worn so far this year, keeping 37 and de-stashing 23. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, come back in another 20 polishes for my next update. I hope I'll see you then.